fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And with the regular season coming to an end, here are the new power rankings. You look at Milwaukee. They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, right now for Charlotte, they've been systematically taking down their opponents, piling up wins just like everyone thought they would.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. MP is out there with ball. Then it's Jared Allen, then it's Miller, and it's Salon in at power forward. And for the Cavaliers, Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him.
Wow, they kicked off Nick Claxton.
That's
a replacement for trading away Jared Allen to Saute.
For others, maybe like you,
But look, I mean, we needed
Exactly, and I know you're
we
always
needed,
working on your swing too, BA.
you know, we needed a big man anyway. Jared Allen is the right big man that we needed.
It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Ball against ball. Outside Strus. Back to ball. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell against MP. 5 to shoot. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Athletic play by MP, streaking up the floor after snagging that ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I talked with Coach about the mellow ball and what he said to his guys before the game. And he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how
I'm on right now.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Miller outside.
Let's go.
It's MP picking up the assist.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Mobley. 10 points in his last outing. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And here's MP from outside. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, the long ball shooting of MP. He can make you pay from this area of the floor.
From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to MP. Back to Allen. And here's Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Strus. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Here's Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance.
And good shot there from the coffin corner. It is fun to watch ball shoot those and knock them down.
Pass to Salon.
I'm on right now.
Mitchell against MP. Miller outside. Takes a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And he might throw himself off when he saw how much space he had for 3.
Back to Mitchell. Ball passes to Mobley. Now here's Strus. Ball surveys the floor. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Mitchell, coming off a 37-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Running the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
And we no doubt Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Now here's Ball. 26 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Claxton can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 4. Ball finds MP. Miller outside. Pass the ball. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere. They love to see him get to the rim.
Ball passes to Mitchell. Slow to be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go. We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Eason's checked in for the Cavaliers. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like that. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. A difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
And they be getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
He hits the second from the line. Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Claxton. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Misses from short range. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc.
Really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They gotta keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now Ball, an important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Allen. MP with it, guarded now by Mitchell. And that one drops. MP's got 8.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Easton. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Charlotte now. They're on an 18-7 run. And it's good for 2. 10 points for him.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that one's good.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Cavaliers trail by 14. For 3. Miller pulls it in.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. checked in. And looking at the second half of this season, here are the guys who have owned the offensive end. These are the top scorers in the game since the All-Star break. MP is second.
You have to appreciate scores who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
Mobley outside to stop the run. He buries it from three. MP outside. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Easton. Salon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Ball will bring it up here for the Cavaliers. They trail by 14. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. Hated to see anyone walk away to lose.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
Tyson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Daniels comes in for LaMelo Ball. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics played really well. He ended with 15 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. We should have expected a game like that, given his impressive form of late. We'll see if it keeps going tonight. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them to the end. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Pass to Tyson. Outside Porter. Up top, Allen. On the wing, Porter. Allen with a screen on Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte, no good that time either.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. Why not try and manufacture again? Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
Pass to Tyson. Back to MP. Here's Daniels. From deep, MP. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Ball passes to Mobley. Ball outside. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Mobley passes to Claxton. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through.
Easton pass to Mobley. And here's Ball. Screen by Claxton. Ball right side. Pass to Easton. Screen by Claxton. Cleveland again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The shot by Tyson, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to Porter. Allen with a screen on Mobley. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's a decent look for him. Just couldn't convert.
Mitchell finds Ball. 3-pointer. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Hornets leading by 12. The drive by MP. Here's Daniels. Off target with the 3. And the Cavs shooting an unremarkable 30% of the first. Easton inside. seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And here comes Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell drains the triple. Mitchell's got 13 now.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
MP scanning the floor. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Mitchell. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP. There's the triple. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Wow, 22 in the
MP
first
getting it
quarter.
done for the
Wow.
Hornets. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out
Come on,
ahead of
Brad,
the
now it's yours. It's your
Something
turn.
else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of it on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
They've got Tari Eason. Isaiah Joe is out there with Max Strus. And it's Giabaselli in at the power forward position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Tubelis. Off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Giabaselli. Outside Joe. There's a screen. Fires the three. The rebound by Allen.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to MP. Pass to Allen. Here's Salone. Covered by Joe. Now Miller takes the three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his fourth assist in this one. Here's Tubelis. Now here's Joe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. To end the run. Buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Miller. He had 25 points in the win against Boston. Connects from downtown.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Pass to Joe. They set the screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for Charlotte. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Easton, pass to Strus. Here's Tubelis. Outside Joe. From deep. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to it.
MP outside. Ball finds MP. RJ just playing at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs.
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
So it's the Cavaliers now. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's Giabaselli from deep three-point land. Hornets with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Miller outside. Shoots over Eason. And another basket for Charlotte.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Scott's checked in.
Number 18.
Outside Joe. Jackson with 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Scott. Pass to Tubelis. Outside Joe. Here's Tubelis. 5 on the clock. Back to Joe. From the arc. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, MP. Covered by Joe. Allen can't get it to go.
Well, sometimes you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Tubelis. 14 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
Here's Salon. Allen a screen. The shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ball's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
Yabusele. Cleveland again missing. On offense, here are the Hornets. They're on an 18-6 run. Salon. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Scott. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. See the story for LaMelo Ball.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. And it's Mitchell. That time on the assist by Ball. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Here's Ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston. And Salon gets it to go.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Caverliers. Mobley outside. Ball against Ball. Here's Mitchell. Hands it from the wing. 17 points in the game.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Pass to Miller. Now here's MP. Ball outside from behind the arc. Ball with the rebound. And the Cavs shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Joe misses. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-7 run. Really left him alone that time. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
Outside Joe. Outside Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Ball. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Pass to Salon. Here's the three. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. And Cleveland's shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Mitchell against MP. Over MP. Mitchell misses. Here's Charlotte. They're on an 18-7 run. That one falls. MP's got 29 points.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Pass to Mobley. Let's go with a three. Joe misses.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Stolen by Mitchell. Porter pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Pure from three-point range.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good
Wow,
shots.
I got 32 the first half.
Mobley on a screen. They grab their own miss. Mitchell against MP. Launches it. And that one's good. Donovan Mitchell for 3. 20 points for him.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Back to Ball. Porter with a screen on Ball. Ball no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Claxton. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Spins. No good off the spin. Miller, the pass to MP. Here's Salon. Ball with it. Hounded by Ball. Shoots over Ball. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Here's Ball. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And here's MP. Miller outside. Now here's MP. Ball outside. Shot from the top of the key. Basket counts. Ball's got 6 points.
He's such a gifted scorer. Ball can get it done from all over the court.
Outside Mitchell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like an MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And now it's time to bring up the players of the month in the NBA. For the Western Conference, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA. He gets into the lane so easily, and he can also hit the three ball. Now, he's a good floor general, lots to work with.
Feels like he just keeps getting better and better and better and better. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Salon in at the 4. Now here's Mitchell. That three's off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on. The defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Ball. Pass to MP from outside the arc. Sinks the tray. MP's got 35 in the game.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside Mitchell. And here's Claxton. Yet to see a basket. Here's Mobley. Fires from deep. Hornets with the rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Salone. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well-timed pass by MP, and that's how you drop a dime.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
MP against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Salon. The three is up. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Cavs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Now here's Strus. Mitchell with the ball. The free ball. And the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Pass to Salon. Now MP. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, great job by MP. Getting that shot off to earn a trip to the line. Nice.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. And he drops the first. And both free throws good for MP. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Ball passes to Mitchell. The Hornets pull it in. Salon, he's got rebound number 7 tonight. The Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Back to MP. Pass to Miller. Over Strus. And Miller the bucket on the assist by MP. Miller's got 29.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Ball against Ball. Claxton a screen on Ball. Here's the teardrop. And Ball with the layup. Ball's got 10.
Crafty move to shake off the defender. Ball knew just what he was doing there.
MP outside. Miller outside. Beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Claxton. Ball no good. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Ball finds MP. Miller outside. Allen a screen. 3-pointer. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 32 points.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
On the wing, Strus. Pass to Mobley. There's Ball with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's MP. 37 points for him. And Charlotte another 3.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Mitchell against MP. Pass to Strus. Lets it go from deep. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. And here's MP. Back to Ball. From the top of the key. Claxton with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Strus the pass to Ball. Now Claxton. Allen defending. Claxton against Allen. Claxton down low. Nice D from Allen. And stolen by Claxton. And it's in there. Claxton's got his first points of the night.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Ball finds MP. Miller outside. Fires for 3. And it's Ball with the 3. Ball's got 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball with it. He's got 13. Drills it from deep.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs to crack a daylight.
Pass to Miller. MP outside. Strus against Miller. The kick out to Ball. And Charlotte another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Strus. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Brandon Miller. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Eason's checked in for Cleveland. Joe comes in for Ball. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him. Cardinals. Pass to Tyson. Miller on the wing. Porter a screen. Pulls it from the corner. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Miller. Two balance, no good. The Hornets shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
They're willing to sacrifice his body. Porter Jr. on the attack draws the whistle.
That's good from Porter. Porter hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. And the foul called on MP.
Well, that's probably going to do it for us, the game. Yep. We win by 60.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown